Hello, family. Hello, folks. Hope you're doing well. I want to steal a few of your minutes to take you through today's price action and the reason why I was able to capitalize on a few of the pairs that I had already given out some outlook on Sunday. So I will work with 15 minutes on all the pairs. If you need more clarity on what happened from higher time frame, you can probably check the Sunday outlook work. So what you're looking at is DXY. The simple is here on 15 minutes. If you look clearly, we had a low here, which was never taken by this low. So we had this range low and this range high here. So I was watching. I wanted this low to be taken out, but price did not do that. So actually what I wanted to see is price to gravitate higher, closing above this down close candles, and then create a fair value gap that you can see here. So this was a sign of higher prices for DXY, and then price went high again. From here it was just a rally higher, but if you take this low here, this high and this low, the last up close candle, that is a breaker there, and you can see when the price closed above it, it came back, retested it once there, and then started to rally higher. What I want to show you is this high here is very significant. Reason why, if you go to our indicator tab and check out the Lux Algol indicator, set it to New York and just let the, and then you trading view to UTC -4 daylight savings time. You will find out all that you want, for those who keep on asking about the settings. So and remember, we belong from different regions, so your local time cannot match my local time, so you can just draw the kill zones using your bare hand. So when you're looking at this one here, so we had a failure swing here, price went higher above this down close candles with a fair value gap, and then went higher, a breaker there, retested, and then high there. So for today, my target is up here. To make this even look better, watch this. Beautiful. So you see, we had an SMT when one of the pairs, EUNG, is taking this low, DXY failed to do so, right? If you go to your daily chart, you see this DFG/CE. This is 50% or half of the daily FVG. You can go there and check it out. But for those, you see, we have those who are not going to do that anyway. You see that? That is the 50% of the daily FVG. You can go and check from your charts. It's way better if you learn from your charts than just mine here. This was simple, clean. Now, this line that you're seeing here, you see this? Let's bold this. This line is the midnight, New York midnight open. So when I want to remember, my objective for DXY was a high. So when this closed low here, could have you entered here and bought this one? Let's check out. So you open that, you see. So the kill zone started here. I was no longer interested with this drop here. In fact, I even wanted it to drop all the way and take out this low. From there, then I can start now thinking of going higher. So when price, and then you see now London is going lower, then I had to wait for New York and see what actually is happening. So that is why someone asked why I did not engage in London session, is because of this. If we could have opened from here direct down here, then failure or take out this low, then continue higher, the better. You see that? So that is the reason why I did not actually engage during a London session. And I told you I don't counter trade. I want to trade in sync with higher time frame. So still London fails to take out this low. So New York, reversal there, order block, fair value gap, pushes higher, this body close above this one with low, high, lower, low. That is a breaker there, and then you see price New York gave it the energy to continue high. So the reason why I told you this high was very significant, what is this? Previous day sessions high. You see, it's the previous day high, which is Friday's high, and also it is the New York session of the Friday high. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I want to see if from here we can take out that high there. So that is the reason why I was selling EU and GU. But remember, from the weekly and the daily, from the outlook sent on Sunday, you know the logic behind that also. Now, quickly, I want to look at GBPUSD, and I want to close that so that we can check things out. So you see this one also. So when you saw when DXY failed to take that low here, what did GBPUSD do? Took out that high there. This the up close candle that takes out that high, that is an order block, or all this series of up close candles, that is still an order. Some guys ask me why one or two. It only depends how price reacts from either of them, but marking all these ones and even the last one, that is still okay. Hope that is cleared. So once this takes out that high there, that is an SMT with DXY. Okay, now if you look at this high and this low and this high, the last down close candle, that is what? A breaker. Inside this breaker, what do we have here? A fair value gap. And then, boom. You see that? So, my target is this lows here. Why? We will check out that. When you look at this gap here, in the form of CB, if you can extend this all the way to this side, price pumped up once and then pumped below it the second time. Remember, objective is going lower, so even if this supported higher prices, it was to take out this liquidity, and then price pumped lower below this gap here, and then now becomes what? You see, we have this gap, and also we have a smaller gap here. So we have this one down, one up, balanced price range, price closes below that, and then from there, what you seeing? Lower prices. Objective for today was down here, but I took an entry up here, and then see we have a gap here, and then price got out even before, I think around here. Remember, once you feel you're okay, that you've made something of the market, more so in this kind of market that you don't know what is likely to do next because of news, Trump tweeting and all that, the tariffs. So you have to be cautious. Just get what the market gives you and walk. That is very significant if you want to be safe. Otherwise, if you want to hold all the way down to your take profit, you are likely to be wrecked. Now watch this one. You see that? Good one. So we had a very clean price action here. So what are you seeing here? So we had a buy side sweep, SMT, price closing below this up close candle and this swing low here. Market structure shift, which is forming the breaker, fair value gap, boom. Okay. Now, somebody can ask again, why did you not buy from here? Because it opened low, because we have the New York midnight there. Remember, we said if we are going high, we open low to go high. If we are going low, we open high to go lower. I'm bearish, so this move here, I was only anticipating for this high to be swept. Are you together? So why did not engage this one? Look at this one again. We open this. You see that? So London is headed to that high. Somebody probably took advantage of this move up. That's okay. But remember, my high objective is to trade lower, so I don't counter trade. You see that? So New York there, order block, breaker, fair value gap, unicorn, boom. Down here, I'm okay. But still, what is this? Friday's session low. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, yes. So that is clean. Like, it doesn't have much to. If I continue explaining more than this, then I'll be probably making noise. That is probably something that you should appreciate. We shift to EURUSD. Same case scenario. Look at this one. I think this price action was fair. If you were around your charts, you should accept that it was fair. GU took out this high. EU failed to do that. DXY failed to take that low. SMT, right? Look at this last up close candle here. Price closed below. That is another block. Price went high. Look at that. Boom. And then from there, started to do what? Grafted lower. You see that? We hit this gap, same as the other one in GU. If you extend this on the right, that is an inversion fair value gap when price closed below it and then supported price lower. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it is. Okay. Let me open this one for you. Look at that. So today I had to put all these annotations because this is a simple recap. I don't want to take much of your time here. So failure swing, SMT, order block, last up close candle that was violated there. You extend that to the right, almost 50% of this order block, and then price went lower. I wanted it to close again lower here so that I can do what? Look for my entries. That is a more and higher probability entry. Are we together? Yeah, so the pair is here, EURUSD 15 minutes. Let's see what we had here. Wonderful. So the same thing again. Today opened low to go high, but my objective is selling, so I don't take those moves. I just wait for price to do whatever it wants to do. You feel me? So once price does that, violates this one here, you need to open your eyes and see some of these fair value gaps, inversion fair value gaps. You need some ego eye. You see, probably look at this one. This is a high, a low, a high, a high. Price opening high to come down here. What if you sold it there? Because anyway, we are reacting from a key level, right? But you see, price went lower and then pumped higher, right? So why did I not sell from here? I had to wait until New York. It is because it opened like this. I really wanted to open high to go low, and this was so small. Like, you see, manipulation should, like, if it could have wicked enough into this CB, that could be better. You see, it was just, it almost did nothing there. So that's why I was very cautious not to take that trade at that given point. So inversion fair value gap, last up close candle, order block, right? Low, high. So you have a high, a low, a high, a high. Price closing below this one, breaker with this CB, inversion fair value gap there, and then price does what? Taking this low here. My objective is to clear this low, but as always, I want to leave the floor when the music is still beautiful. This is good. This is good, guys. This is amazing. If you can get simple moves like this ones and you're done, and it's a Monday, man, it's a Monday. You know how Monday can be messy sometimes, huh? So if you can get this and you're out of the market, you thank God for that, right? So we're done with EU, GU, or the DXY. I want to shift to my beautiful ladies here. Oh man, let's get this one here, right? Good. So same case scenario, same story as from. Remember what we said. My work was higher. Go watch the outlook. It has more details. Okay. So this is 5th to date. So I wanted to see price open lower to take out liquidity to go high. So price opened, comes lower, takes out least liquidity. This is 5, meaning that's the London session. Price goes, comes back. What is this? Order block. Goes higher, low, high, lower, low. The last up close candle there. What is that? Ooh, breaker. And then, hello. We see this high there. This high is very significant. Why? Check this out. Low, 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 low. Okay. This is good. This is good. You see this 0.25D wick? This is the daily upper quad. If you go to your charts, check out the daily and draw your gun box. You can use your gun box to mark the quadrants. Then check the upper wick of that candle there. That was amazing. Price came up to the upper wick, right? Taking out liquidity below 0.0000 New York midnight open, and then price did what? Went high, came back, order block here. You see that? And then gravitated higher. Look at this one. We had also an inversion here. When price closes above like this strength, when it is coming back here, I don't expect it to body close below 50% of the gap. Do you remember the anatomy of the gap? Of course, yes. If you are here and you've been following keenly, I'm sure you are okay with that. So allow me to take out this wick like that, and then now this remain with this beautiful chart here. Okay, so from there, before entry, I'll always open my, yep, see that? So London is forming what? The low of the day. What am I anticipating? Higher prices during New York session. So I had to wait for price to close above here. So look at the entries here. This can be the first entry, turtle soup, the second entry, order block, the third entry, inversion. Look at how this body, man, let me zoom this out. You're gonna love this. Look at this one. Look at how the bodies are not closing below this small gap there. Isn't that beautiful? Hello. It is, man. I love that. I love that. So price goes high, inversion fair value gap. So we have the first entry, second entry, third entry there, fourth entry when it closes above there, fifth entry from the breaker, and then price goes higher. Now look at this one. We have also this CB here. Price, when price closes above, you see it's going slow. So that is not a balanced price range, but an inversion fair value gap. Inside the inversion fair value gap, we have what? A fair value gap there. Price comes back and then clears our, hello, this guys is if you are so close, think about this. What is this? Going down and going high. Market maker, buy model, smart man reversal, low risk buy. You see that? We have the low risk buy, either this one or this one here, right? So when price is coming back, it is we have the first stage, reaccumulation, second stage, and then you see why ICT talks about the second stage. Look at how quick it takes out that original consolidation there. If you watched the market maker model video that I produced, I don't want to repeat myself much here, but this was another amazing video, and I loved it. In fact, this was super clean, like you can tell. Yeah, and I hope that as we go on, you also starting to see these things out. Print US 100, same case scenario. Want to twist our head a bit before we go there. Before I introduce the annotations, the same thing. This is fifth here. Price comes back down, takes out this low, comes back once more again. So 1, 2, 3, 3 drives lower, then pumps above this down close candle that took out liquidity here. That is a breaker there. We have an inversion here after taking out liquidity. Okay, then price goes higher, comes back from this inversion here. You see this one here? We had a down close candle. When price closes above, that is an order block, beautiful. Goes higher, comes back, order block, beautiful. I wanted to be out on this fair value gap here. You see this one or this one here? I do not want price to go all the way to the original consolidation. This is also another market maker buy model in process of making. So if I open this one here, this is beautiful. I also want you to go to the daily chart. Let me give you that one, benefit of doubt. You see this? Yep. You see this wick here? So price left this one and it closed above. So this week here, we expect price to respect 50% or the upper quad as we move higher. So if you go to the outlook, you have more logic on why I'm going higher. For now, let's do the 15 minutes chart because it is a simple review and recap for Monday's trades. So you see this one, beautiful. The wick is here, amazing. This is 00 New York midnight open, liquidity there, taken out, again takes out. So 1, 2, 3, 3 drives lower to what? A key level, 0.5% of the wick. Price goes high, closing above this candle that took out this liquidity, order block. You see, once it closed above, it did not take much time to eat into it much, then goes above there. What is this? A very clean inversion fair value gap. Price comes back. You see the wicks, they do the damage, but you don't see, after closing above, you don't see these bodies again closing below that. That's good. That's good. That's something to give ICT uh, a round of applause, man. That old folk gave me life, man. He turned me into something else, and I'm happy of the things that I do. Yeah, and then price after, you see now, after price comes out of this, now you see the first entry, turtle soup, order block, breaker, inversion there. So once price close above here, so if you miss this one, you can enter here. If you got inside here, wait for price to close above the breaker, get another entry. If you miss the break again, price you can scale in from the inversion fair value gap. Goes there. You miss this one, we have an order block there. You miss this one, we have another order block there. And then price is headed where? So my objective was this simple fair value gap here, but we have another one here, and then we have the original consolidation also, another market maker buy model. I did not have to wait all the way up there for me to get something off the market. Hello? Yeah. I hope you train yourself to do that. Just be content with what you get small and then work. It is worth it, other than seeing this price again wicking all the way down here, boom, and then going higher. That is very dangerous to your account. This is beautiful. So that's how you scale in. Once you get your confirm your reversals, then you can now use the PDRS order block, breaker, inversion, order blocks there, close above there, another order block. You see how you can scale in and get a few of bucks from this market. So this is a US 100. I want to do the last one, US 500, as I wind this one up. So the same case scenario. Let's close this and also put our eyes into practice. You see original concentration there. We hit the market. We have distribution, redistribution all the way. Redistribution again, comes back, takes out this low. This is midnight New York. So smart money reversal here. Price goes. We are waiting for price to close above here. That is the series of down close candles, change in state of delivery, then pumping higher. Objective was here, and you see it went all the way there, and I was okay to exit that market. To make this clear, check out this. Beautiful. Go to your daily chart again, mark this daily wick, and see the upper quad 0.25 being respected. I want to do away with this one so that I'm left with my clean chart. Yes, this is good. Sell side taken. Now you see US 500 failed to take out this low. Okay, so we wait for price to close above this. So you can just for a conservative entry, you don't need to chase price. That is why we have this PDRS here. Inversion there, check out. Once it closes above, whatever is coming back, I want to see it respect 50%. 50%, you see that? Goes high, comes back, fair value gap, close above this down close candle that was rejecting from the fair value gap. That is an order block. Beautiful there, okay? And it's even retesting it again there, and then all my way to my take profit. So I want to see price above here. Reason being, check out this. What do you have here? That is previous day session high, or previous day high. This is Friday's high. So I thought we could get some enough energy to send this price higher, but I don't need to go all the way up there for me to be okay with my profits. Yeah, so same case scenario. First entry there, second entry there, another entry from the order block. Scaling in is all about number 2. After confirming your reversal, you need to be smart now. How you do that? Let me show you something here. You don't scale. If you are buying, I don't want to scale in the premium of the dealing range. My range is from this high to this low here. You see that? So I want to get all my trades below 50%. I don't know whether you got that. Something that you should take home now. You see that? All my trades, I want my trades down here. Where? Because from this range high and this range low, this is my discount. If I'm buying, I want to get my setups below here. Okay. Did you get that? Hopefully so. So this range and this range, high and low, below this here on the premium side of the range, this is where you get your setups, and then now you can let price rally higher from there. Buying above here is not healthy. It is not good for your emotions. Just ensure that you take control of this zone called the premium when we confirm smart man reversal. Something, guys, something that you should probably write down in your notebook, right? So you see, this was a clean move again, and to that level, guys, I believe it was a merry Monday, and we hope for better days like this. You see, I did not wonder so much on the London session, because after taking out this, if it could have closed the, up here during London session, up close above, you see these moves here, close above there during London session, then I could have taken, or close above this IVG during London session, then I could have taken my entry and then see our price going higher. Anyway, I can take price entry anywhere here because of my own, you know, way of handling the charts. But for safety, if you really don't know what you're doing, or you're not sure whether this is a reversal by comparing the three pairs, then you better wait all the time. I will sing about patience until it gets into your nerves. This needs to be part of your DNA, that you need to be very patient. Then from there you will love what the day will offer, what the year will offer. You can see how price is reacting very nicely from these PDRAs. Man, I love what I'm seeing. I don't know about you, but this one here, this is a masterpiece. Hopefully you found this insightful. Continue grinding, guys. Once you're in, there's no room to tap out. Here is where you belong. Continue doing what it requires. It shall be well. There's nothing that comes easy. Making easy money, it's really one of the biggest challenges. But once this skill gets into your head, once you're able to read the charts without stress, without pressure, and once you master your patience levels, then you are set for life. So hopefully we will see how it continues to print out from here. But now, even whatever it does, remember, we are not part of this. Already we have secured what we are supposed to secure. Remember to give me that thumbs high, tap the red button there, subscribe to my channel. I also tell you that it's just free. I'm doing this for free. What is the best thing that you can do? Just give me that like, and I'm okay, man. I love that. It tells me that, you know, you're seeing value, you're seeing substance as we continue to grind and become better each and every single day. Up to this level, wish you well. Until next time, be safe.